Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of this Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. So today we're going to try and get down to Vermilion City. I think there's a few Pokemon I can catch on the way, or possibly catch on the way, so we'll see what we bump into. If you want to leave a like on this video, 10 likes and I'll make sure another one is up in 2 days. Also, leave a comment down below answering the question of the day, which is how are you today? I'm interested to see how people are doing with the lockdown in general. Also, if you want to subscribe, then there'll be more content like this. I've actually got a brand new challenge video in the works on Pokemon Crystal, so if you're interested in seeing some sort of weird, wacky challenges, can you beat Pokemon Crystal with X Pokemon, etc., then that will hopefully be coming fairly soon. I'm about 4 gyms in at the moment with it, so it might be a case of waiting for a while. I need to record all of it and then all of the voiceovers and just do the general editing for it, so that might be a little while away, along with the fact that it's just sort of I don't know, it's going to take me a while to do. The steel gym in particular is going to be quite difficult. So let's get into this first battle today. Right, out comes Snowrun. And Lightning out first. I'm going to swap for Red Rum. So, I mentioned recently that I love Scrubs, and unfortunately one of the actors from Scrubs over the past few days has passed away. Sam Lloyd played Ted, for anybody that watches it or wants to go away and watch it. I do still highly recommend that as a series, and then listen to the podcast, but unfortunately Sam's passed away from a brain tumour, which is actually really sad. Listening to the way that the cast speak about him, it's really quite touching. So yeah, anyway, I would suggest going on and just taking a look at Scrubs, and when you see Ted the lawyer on screen, just think that unfortunately he's no longer with us. So, away from that note, which is a little bit depressing, let's just try and see if we can take out this Ludicolo. I'm going to try and paralyze it, just to see if we can get it not to move at all. I don't think that'll do too much. Yeah. Luckily, whilst Thundershock is, whilst Electric type is weak against Grass, I don't think it's the same the other way around. There's the Paralysis coming in for us, and I think that should be Ludicolo down. Nicely done, Lightning. Oh, nearly a whole level as well, and that's some more money for us. Fantastic. Let's head down. Oh, I got TM28, which is, I don't know, it didn't tell me. Let's have a look. What was TM28? Dig. Okay, that might be quite useful on Blob at some point. Probably add that to him at some point in the near future. Let's head down towards Route 5, where we can actually catch a Pokemon. So let's see if we can go ahead and do that. Hopefully, anyway, there should be some. Yeah, there we go. There's some long grass. Let's see what we can try and catch ourselves. Bit of luck this time. Come on, fingers crossed, everybody. An Armaldo. Okay, so because I've already got Slither, which is of the same evolutionary line, I'm actually going to allow myself to have another go at catching something else. I think it's a bit pointless if I end up just catching the same thing twice. I don't know if that's how other people do Nuzlockes, but that's the way I'm going to do it. A Steelix. Okay, I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to be able to catch this, but I'll tell you what, I'll give it a go. I'm not sure I'll be able to get a poison off on it, but I might try, because at least I can use Stun Spore as well. Okay. I think poison doesn't work on a Steelix because it's steel type, but yeah, there we go. I was going to say I've not played enough to know for sure, although that might be super effective. And down goes Magic. Oh, fucking hell. Maybe I shouldn't be pissing about with that. Rock Throw, I'm not going to put. Let's send Lightning out and see if we can get it to be Paralyzed. Here we go. Oh, that doesn't work either. Oh my word. Okay. So we might be in a bit of trouble here. Thundershock's not going to work either. I don't know why I just tried that. This is not going very well for me. Right, let's go for Red Rum and see if we can... Although again, rock type against fire, that's not going to go particularly well. Okay. Let's see if we can burn it a bit and not take it out. Don't die. Yeah, okay. Rock throw, that might take Red Rum out, you know. Okay. Let's switch in for Blob. I'm so sorry, Magic. You've been with us since the start as well. But let's see if I can catch myself as Steelix. Come on. Fingers crossed, everybody. Get it to stay in the ball for me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank goodness for that. So I did actually catch the Steelix. We might be a Magic down, but we are a Steelix up, which is just great news, to be honest. We got some good type coverage there, and Steelix is a good Pokemon. Let's call it... Oh, man. Let's call it Magic Kill because it killed Magic. Amazing. I'm so inventive. Yeah, okay. Right, we're going to have to say goodbye to Magic now. To be honest, that's not a huge problem. I'm not too upset by that. Swapping out a Paris for a Steelix, although I should have put Blob in from the start. And tried to do some damage, but let's say goodbye to Magic. A third Pokemon down. This is not going well for me. Right, boot up the PC. And let's move Magic into the dead box. You were so close to evolving as well, Magic. I'm so sorry. You're only 4 levels away. There we go. Bye, Magic. Let us heal up. And I'm going to go away and add the new death score and swap out Paris on the overlay for Steelix. So I will see you guys in just a second.
How am I such a massive tool? I'm sorry, Magic, but that was definitely my fault. But you were sacrificed for a Steelix, so... Thank you. You will always be remembered. Goodbye, Magic.
Welcome back, everybody. It's added to the overlay. So I've been meaning as well. I forgot to mention it right at the start, but obviously things are looking a little bit different again. Toby has put together this new overlay, so I want to thank Toby for doing that for me. The one I cobbled together originally was only meant to be there for a very short amount of time, which obviously it was only there for 2 episodes. I also realised, having recorded the previous episode, that the background, if you go back and watch the previous 2 episodes, the background in the first video is black and the background in the second video is white. So it looks sort of strange. So I want to apologise for that little mess up. But, you know, hopefully we've got a little bit of consistency with it now. We'll just have to sort of hope. Let's get down into the underground path. I will see you guys at the other end. Right, we are out of that and we're on a new route, which means I can actually catch another new Pokemon. Let's see if we can go this one without losing somebody, shall we? Unfortunately, I can no longer poison the Pokemon because of my little screw up. Oh, it's a little Jigglypuff. Yeah, unfortunately, we can no longer poison them, so we're not going to be able to do incremental damage. But what we can do is we can paralyze the little Jigglypuff and try and catch it, which is adorable. So let's see if we can get this little Jigglypuff in the ball. Nope, we can't, as it turns out. Okay, it's defense curling. I'm not sure how useful a Jigglypuff will be. We'll have to hope. Everybody, fingers crossed at home for me, please. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Ah, so close. Not quite enough fingers crossed for me. Okay, so it's got sing, so it can put things to sleep. That's good news. If we can catch it. Bad news if we can't. Okay, stay in the Pokeball. Come on, fingers crossed, everybody. Ah, it's just not going to stay in, is it? Okay, so it's paralyzed still. Let's see. Come on, stay in the ball. I want you. I just want a full team of 6 for the first time. Ah, another 3. Okay, so it's still trying to use Sing. Okay. Give it this. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Stay in. Yes! Get in there! So, we caught ourselves a 6th Pokemon. We finally have a full team of 6. Although, I am very sorry, Magic, for your death. Let's call you Pink Fluffs. If we've got enough room. There we go. And we're done. We've got Pink Fluffs on the team. Right, again, Cautious Gus gonna go back and heal up. I will see you guys in a second. Right, here we are then, everybody, back on Route 5. I think I'm gonna do some switch training on to Pink Fluffs, just to make sure that he gets up to level with everybody else. I'm gonna take whatever it is that... Oh, he's carrying a metal coat. I need to remind myself what that does, but that might make steel type moves stronger or something. Yeah, increase the power of steel type moves. So, let's actually give that back to Magic Kill. The constant reminder of the Pokemon that I let die so we could have it. Whoopsie! My own stupidity as well. It's a bit like Buster's death, to be honest. It could be very avoidable. So in this episode, I thought I would talk about the more modern Pokemon games, and how I actually think that they aren't, they're a lot easier, and how they aren't as difficult as the newer ones, and how I'd like really to see a return to form for Pokemon games. I think they're all just far too linear now, if I'm totally honest. I think that there are too many characters that they're trying to push in. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel right, sit right with me that they're trying to get so many characters into these games, and none of them anybody that I've ever spoken to really seems to care about. I don't know how you guys feel. If you want to let me know in the comments, or tweet the page on Twitter. Our Twitter will be in the description below. But I feel they're far too easy. I think the new version of the experience share makes it far too easy to just use 1 or 2 Pokemon throughout the entire run, or and also, like, I don't know, the Pokemon seem to just, I don't know, nobody seems to have any tricky teams. I don't know whether that's just because I've grown up and obviously I am now older and find the games much easier, but having replayed Platinum, I find Platinum just as difficult as I ever did. So I'm not convinced that it is just the fact that I'm older. I think it's that the games have just got easier. But I don't know. Let me know your opinions. So message us on Instagram or tweet us on Twitter. Our accounts are in the description below. Let me know. Although, having said that, I will say that some of the changes that they've made to the games are good. I will say that the addition of, or rather the removal of, HMs where you can't unlearn them and forget them, or the fact that you need them sort of at all, I like that. I think that's good. I think that they were sort of holding the I feel like they were holding back the franchise and sort of forcing you to play the game a way that they wanted you to play it. So I think that's good. But also, having said that, I think that these gimmicks that they're putting in for each game is just kind of boring. I have to say, like, I wish either the Mega Evolutions had stuck and stayed throughout all of the succeeding games, and I kind of wish that they hadn't bothered with all these Z moves and like the Dynamaxing and stuff. I wish they'd stuck with one and just gone with that, but you know, I'm not making these games. I can't tell them what to do. That's just my opinion. Please don't jump on me for that. Just putting my opinion out there, and you know, if you don't like it, then that's alright. You're allowed your own opinion, but don't tell me I'm stupid for having my own. Not that I think you would. Anyway. Right. So this Espeon, oh, for goodness sake, this is because it's sand attacked me that I can't get any moves off now. It's only a water gun. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Blob. Finally taking him down. And 192. I am going to continue down. I'm not going to talk to those two trainers just yet. I think I'll come back and deal with them in either in another episode or just towards the end of this one. Here we go then. There you go. I don't like yeah, I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure there's a huge amount I can do here. Obviously, Dragon type is going to be pretty good against any types that I've got at the moment. Oh, we got it to flinch, so that's a good start. Come on, get a high roll for me. Oh, not quite. Okay, so it's headbutt me. And hopefully one more stomp will finish it off. Thank you, Red Rum. Crit on the last one. So very useful. There we go. And let's continue on down. So there is also an additional person. I know I've done a sort of a lot of shout outs over the last few videos and things, but there is another person that I wanted to shout out in this video, and that's FloodBoy. Often in the comments below, he gives good advice on, you know, he suggested setting up a Discord server for us for the channel, and I'm going to go about and do that. So if you ever want to just discuss about what's happened in the most recent videos, then hopefully there will be somewhere for you to actually do that in the near future. There's obviously, I'm not sure how many people will get on it, how many people will use it to begin with, but hopefully as time progresses there'll be more and more usage of it. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Pink Fluff's up a level. And learned Disabled, that's good. Disabled, and always good to get new moves, and Lightning up to level 21 as well. But yes, I wanted to give FloodBoy a shout out. So we've sort of just been discussing some things on Discord. I've been letting him know how the challenge video's been going and that there is one coming out. And it's nice just to talk to people that watch. So, hello to FloodBoy. I don't know your real name, I'm very sorry. But yeah, there we go. So that was pretty easy, and that should be us down into Vermilion City. Is the plan, anyway. Ah, there we go. I'm going to go and heal, because that's what I'm like. I'm going to speak to this person as well, because I think that they have something for me, maybe. Yes, a Versus Seeker. So that means that if I need to, I can go back and grind on old trainers that I've faced before. I'm just going to heal up. I'll see you guys in a second. Right, so I'm heading back up to take on some of the trainers that I skipped on the way down. I didn't want to take on too many at once. It was feeling a bit heavy. So, sorry guys if I seem a bit distracted in this episode or the next one. My girlfriend's actually heading back to America very soon. Oh dear, Dragonite. So she's actually heading back on Saturday. It's currently Tuesday. So we're trying to make the most of our time together whilst, you know, she's still here. I don't really want her to go, if I'm honest, but I know that she needs to get home to be with her family. And I mean, we knew this was going to happen eventually because so she's in the UK for her degree. This is actually the second summer we will have been apart, so she's heading back to California. We both knew that this was going to come about again, but it's going to be a long 4 months where I won't be able to see her, so that's, you know, that makes me a bit sad, but I know that that's something that I will have to deal with. But that's why I probably seem a little bit distracted in this episode, and I'm not quite as happy and upbeat. So do stick with us if this is your first episode and you've made it this far. Do stick with us, or stick with me and Toby. Hopefully more upbeat in other episodes, you know, and I'm not always just sort of rambling on. Come on, Lightning. I don't know what. I can't remember what was coming out. That might have been a bad idea. Right, let's Thundershock this thing. Okay. Okay, so it's going to cut half its health. I am actually going to switch because of that, I think. Afflicted by the curse. Does a lot, doesn't it? Right, I'm actually... No, I'm so stupid. Right, I'm going to have to switch. Okay. We'll have Red Rum out. I can't believe how many mistakes I'm making today. But you can probably tell then that through all the mistakes I've been making that I'm quite distracted. So I am sorry to everybody that's watching at home and, you know, keeping their fingers crossed that their favourite Pokemon doesn't die because I'm not concentrating properly. Okay, Combustion. So I think we know where we're going with that. I'm actually going to switch in Magic Kill and then switch them straight back out, just to get some switch trading on Magic Kill done as well. I think we know that that's going straight down for Blob to deal with, because Water Ground against a Fire type, you'd hope that it would survive well enough. Okay, let's hit it with a Mud Shot. Come on now. Straight down, please. Lovely. Nicely done. Alright. There we go. So that is Picnicker as well finished. Right, that's actually where I'm going to leave this episode, guys. Just because I'm a bit distracted, and obviously I don't want to lose loads of Pokemon from this just because I'm not concentrating fully. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Remember to leave a like down below. There'll be a video up in 2 days if we get this video to 10 likes. Subscribe for more content. Toby and I do things together as well, so there's some Animal Crossing content on the channel and also some Smash Bros content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.